Hello, everyone. Welcome to another day of this journey that we are taking to complete all side quests. If you're enjoying this series, I would appreciate it if you could show your support. Either whether you're on YouTube, Rumble, or Bitchute. So let's see. I think last time we left off in the same area, Upper Noscea. So let's see here. Let's take care of this bulgy ball. So, let's see. One swallow does not a victory make. Storm Private Belugi Ball has a letter burning a hole on the bedside table. Well met, adventurer. I serve with the Maelstrom Black Sails, or did until I suffered grievous wounds in a battle with the kobolds. I was invalided, and sent here. Will you take this to my commanding officer in Camp Overlook? It's a request for reinstatement. It ill suits my nature to lie abed. I was told my duty was to recover, and I have been dutiful. But surely they do not mean for me to wait until every last bit of flesh is knitted together. I can hold an axe. That should be enough. Between here and Camp Overlook is Cobalt territory. As the crow flies, I suggest you be smart about it. Go to Gigi Rune's trading post and take a boat across the lake. From there, head north to Outer Noscea. Should be simple enough. Oh, it's an already done quest, so we just have to pretty much, we can just teleport there, I guess. We don't really have to worry about doing all those steps that he talked about. Alright. So, should just be right here. Bullydon. Adventure, eh? What do you got for us? A letter? Can't drink that, eat that, or keep a bed warm with that, especially when it's from that pup beluga ball. Listen, what do they call you, Divinius? We're the Red Swallows here, the most roughneck levy in all of Maelstrom. Most of us come from what you might call a privateer background. We're the teeth of the Maelstrom. What I'm saying is, you want to know where the worst of the fighting is? Just look for the Red Swallows. This is the front, not a moment of rest from the kobolds. Ain't no place for a pup with half-healing wounds. The kid has his heart in the right place, I'll warrant that. But he's like to get blown out of his chest if he toodles on back here. He's just going to have to sleep in a soft bed and eat food that ain't full of weevils until he heals up. They're serious. So let's see. Let's go back to where we were. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Then we have this quest over here and one over here. So let's do the one that's closest to us. Make it easy. I think we gotta take a boat to the other place anyways. Oh, there's two over here. Let's see. Runelika. red wine. The healer Runelika greets you with a smile and a chore. And she is wont to do. Who could mind when the cause is good and the smile so fair? We use mulled wine from Wineport to treat the war wounded. It restores the bodily humorous and gives vigor to the heart made weary by fever. Why don't you put yourself to some good use, adventurer? I prepared some mulled wine earlier and need it heated to make warm wine. Will you submerge these bottles in the hot spring over yonder and serve them to those that need it sorely? I don't think we've ever... I thought that was a kid for a second. It almost looks like a kid. I don't think we've ever gotten a quest from a kid before. So let's see, where do we need to go? Oh, it's not that far. Alright, cool. So I've been also, alongside this series here, I've been playing Final Fantasy 1. And I've also been posting those on YouTube and Rumble and Getter. And we just recently got the Earth Crystal in the last 3 episodes. Which is, we made a quite bit of progress, and we got the Earth Crystal done, and then we got the Fire Crystal done. Alright, so according to what the game says, it's another 2 more to go, and then final boss, I guess. Not too sure. It's an exciting story, though. Kind of surprised how intrigued an old game like that is. Okay, so look at that. I do believe I can move my foot a little more. Sure helps with the hurt, too. What is this? Heated in the warm spring beneath Gomorrah, this mulled wine is said to cure countless ailments, and those ailments it cannot cure, it'll help forget one. Thank you, adventurer. You'll see we'll be on our feet and halfway to being the warriors of light before you're done warming another bottle. Well, what a coincidence. Final Fantasy 1 is a story about the warriors of light. Alright, I think there's what? 4 more of these? Or 3 more. Let's take care of these 2 guys that are further away. And we can turn in the quest a lot easier. Bowaka. My wounds heal for sure and certain, not so stiff and sore no more. Neither. Obliged, adventurer. That's a mug full of good medicine there. Wouldn't mind taking some of that back to the front. So I guess these guys are all part of that. What was that? Red Swallow? I think that's what the guys... He said their names were. Ow. The smarts. I know I'm counting on my blessings. Don't you make those eyes at me. Just saying it smarts. Ooh, that hit the spot. I don't mind that kind of burn. It's a fine thing being alive. And don't mind me none. I like ye all. Just like my own levy more. Been through a lot more. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to read when I first start out. Almost like I need to warm up or something. I feel like my reading gets better as I further in the episode. Yeah, moo moo. Damn, I can barely remember a time when everything didn't hurt. I feel like I've always been here. Thank you. And cheers. Oh, hot and spicy. Just like the horn we raised when the sergeant was weeded. When the little red-haired private fell, all my friends, I'll be back, you steel-chewing roughnecks. Alright. Another quest done. Some of these are real quick. Some of these are just super easy. Can't wait till we get towards the later areas. I think this is going to be a common theme in probably all the towns and their locations. Thank you for your kindness, adventurer. Those soldiers you met, they may be champions for our way of life, but here they are sisters and brothers, sons and daughters. They are so young, most of them, and so hurt in spirit and body. Most will return to the front, and some will not even survive to come under my care again. It's what they want and what we need of them, I know, but I tell myself that I heal them so they can become farmers and smiths, alchemists and rangers, mothers and fathers. For a few it will be true, that will have to be enough. The monster of Bronze Lake. Well, this sounds intriguing. Rakusha Farusha is a man much tired. As you know from your prior visits, we treat the wounded from the front with all our arts, and with the healing waters of the hot springs, we serve soldiers. But for some unaccountable reason, we have a goldsmith at the present. He simply showed up, asking for salamander oil, but we cannot spare any. I find the entire situation awkward in the extreme. Will you extract 4 vials worth of oil from the salamanders roaming nearby and give them to the goldsmith? What level of quest was that? I wasn't paying attention. 34. Yeah, we'll keep with the... We're a little high level. I don't think I have anything. Is anybody at in the 30s? I guess I got the Dark Knight. Maybe I should switch to them. Machinist. White Mage. Let's switch to the Dark Knight. Can I do that in the air? He didn't even switch his armor. It's the same armor. I don't know why this hat gets recommended for Dark Knight every time. It's like a mage, like a black mage hat. Alright, just 4 of these salamanders, and we are good. Alright, there's 2 over here. Should be able to take them on all at once. And these guys go wheel a lot. Do I have an interrupt? Yeah, okay, I do. Keep forgetting. Since I'm switching from class to class. Alright, just one more. I think I saw him in this direction. Oh no, there's something else. Just one more salamander. Just like every other quest. That was okay. Time we'll get the stun ready because I can see the AoE coming right away. Yep, there it is. Yeah, we probably could have ended him before even doing it. Ooh, it's a nice horse. This white glowing aura. This is like the horse I'd be using if I was like into healing. But definitely not into it. Oh, here's the... What's this guy doing? Most kind you are. Most kind to bring me the oil of salamander. I haven't even given it to you yet. How do you know I haven't? I had a need of a large horn and made the grievous error of visiting a great buffalo with a handsaw. He liked it not, and I sustained a most horrific scratch. It smarted so... What does that even... Smarted so? And the ache. Oh no. I was not thrown. I am not so green as that. No, when the beast shook its head, I stepped backwards, slipped and fell, and then I fell again later, strolling back to the dog cart. No need to be shy. You are an adventurer and I am a goldsmith. My body is simply an instrument, in occasional need of oiling. Oil, sir, oil, I say. I have a feeling this guy doesn't need the oil for any kind of goldsmithing. Seems like he's just taking a vacation here. Did we get this horse twice in a random pull? I wonder what the odds of that are. Alright, let's turn this quest in. Oh, wait a minute. I'll have to use it on him? Oh my god. I thought we were done with this quest. Now I know he doesn't want it. Come, my body awaits your ministrations. Disgusting. Can't even do it himself. The relief again, I say. How many times I gotta do this? I did get 4 of them though. He's probably gonna make me do this 4 times. Aha, I can feel smoothing fingers working into every knot. That is your cue, sir. Smoothing fingers now, please. And I almost feel like I don't want to read this anymore. By the 12s, that feels good. Now quickly with the rubbing. Ah, the healing tingle. How far do we have to go with this? By the 12s, that feels good. Now quickly with the rubbing. Oh man. I'm recording this and putting it online. Pardon me. Your skill was so great that I was quite transported. Truly, no Oldinian attendant could have done better. Sublime. I shall now have a brief drowse, then soak in the spring until sundown. After that, a humble meal with white wine from my own stock and perhaps peaches. Why are you telling me this? I'm not going to join you or anything. That was the weirdest quest. I mean, I've been doing quests for at least a couple hours now. I think there's, what, 9 other episodes? And that was by far the weirdest quest. Thank you for your service, adventurer. Seems like he believes Bronze Lake to be some sort of retreat for the rich. He paid a very handsome fee for his stay thus far and profusely complimented us on our what is that? Estism? I have no idea what that means. Although I feel like you just pawned him off to me. He gave you all that money. Should have done it yourself. Alright, he's got another quest. I hope it's not as weird as the last one. The Adventure of the Fainting Goldsmith. Oh god, it's that guy. At least give me something worth it. What is this? Meteor Survivor Ring. Increase Spirit Bond Gain. That is definitely not a bonus I remember ever seeing. So it is at least a unique ring. But still, I gotta deal with that guy again. Rakusa Farusa seems to be near the end of his tethers. First one thing, then another. That goldsmith passed out from too much heat. We have warned him time and time again this past week not to stay in so long. Honestly, I do not trust myself to tend to this fool, for I have a mind to strangle him. If a poke revives him not, throw a bucket of lake water on him. There was ice on it this morning. I hope he doesn't wake up. And we can actually throw that water on him. And with my luck, though, that's not going to be the case. Whoa. He seems to be drowning. Alright, poke. Yes, finally. Do I already have the water? Or do I have to go get it? Oh, perfect. I don't know where I got it. I guess that other guy gave it to me. Oh, it didn't wake up. Maybe he is dead. 3 times. This guy's out of it. Huh. Wrath of Ralgar. What are you doing? Oh, it's you. He of strong yet tender fingers. I was lost. I freely confess it. I came to this retreat an artisan whose craft had lost its savor. Enriching myself by indulging customers' grotesque tastes. I was ready to suffer privations, and I did, but today, several hours into the ordeal of scalding water, my life flashed before my eyes. There I saw exquisite filigree masks, steel cut to shine like diamonds, graceful galleries of electrum where emeralds took the air with pearly suitors. I must return to Olda, to my workshop. Is that where that guy is from? He might look familiar, actually, because I think I did start the gold. Yeah, I think I started everything. Yeah, level 43. I should definitely work on these. These are really easy to level up, the jobs. Or at least the discipline of land are real easy. The other ones can be quite expensive. So you should probably, you should do them together with the land, or at least save your equipment. Or, save what you pick up. Our goldsmith has departed for home. I am glad to say he left you with this ring, a token of his appreciation, he says. A stone is taken from a fragment of Dalmund itself, creating an abiding faith that out of the worst may come beauty. It sounded as though he lost something or someone in the calamity. The ring is the only thing I have made in the last 5 years, he said. And now I would like Divinius to have it. Extraordinary. A very unexpected turn of events, I must say. I still think him utterly mad, but no doubt he is more fascinating. He is more of a fascinating one. I don't suppose he'd have given me the ring, even if no use fretting over a song already sung. Cool. Alright, that's it for this area. Let's see, I think there was something on this side, though. Yeah, there was... Yeah, there's one quest over here. So we gotta take a boat over there, though, so... What is this place called? Mimi Runes Trading Post. Alright, I think that's what it's called. Probably only one location on the boat, though, so I probably don't have to think about it. Can we just fly over there? Is that something we can do? Because I think it's... I'm not sure if it's quicker, but... Definitely cheaper. Yeah. I was expecting we'd run into some invisible wall or something. Alright. Gigi Rune. The hottest of box lunches. Gigi Rune of Mimi Rune's trading post has deliveries that need to be made. Gigi Rune has good goods need delivery. But Gigi Rune busy. Too busy. Too busy. Have hot box lunch. A queen. Hot box lunch. Lunch for Tangatong. Tangatong and Talos. You take Gigi Run. So this was a level 22 quest, if I'm not mistaken. 23. So we can switch over to... the Gladiator. I kinda... Well, I'm mainly a DPS kind of person. I kind of want to level up the Gladiator, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, they turn into Paladin, right? I'll just help this guy out. Why not? Let's see. Maybe I can get some aggro. He's been attacking him for quite a bit though, so I don't think I can. There it goes. Okay. Get some good experience for this. Yes, anyways, I've been talking about the leveling up the pretty much to get the Paladin, right? Because I was just like, after seeing the, I don't know, kind of the Endwalker trailer, the reveal trailer, kind of hyped it up, and seeing the moveset with all those swords dropping down, I was like, that's pretty cool. Right, all the tanks are kind of cool, at least in my opinion, because I was just like, what? Can we not turn this? Oh, it's a level 23 quest. We can't. Oh man, that was a mistake. Well, it's whatever. Just switch back. I think. Yeah, Dark Knight I think is the only one we can do, or the closest one. Yeah, but like, okay, so you had the Paladin. I guess so you have the Paladin. I think this is the Warrior, and then Dark Knight and Gunbreaker. Dark Knight always looks cool. Endwalker trailer kind of got me interested in the Gladiator. I always like Gunbreakers, you know, because of Final Fantasy VIII. Kind of wish they were a DPS class. The Warrior, I'm not really too interested in, actually. I guess I haven't seen enough. I just like, I saw the move list and it just doesn't stick in my mind, so I'm not really sure. I was inside. Tonga. Leave me be. I'm too hungry to continue my research, let alone receive visitors. This is Queerin. The Q's are hard, double Q's. Hotbox lunch from Mimi Rue's trading post. How did you? Thank you, friend. At last, I'll be able to hear myself think over the growling of my stomach. I was so eager to come study the fossils, and never gave any thought to how I'd eat my meals. I've neither the time nor the materials to cook on my own, so the trading post has been a godsend. I'm always happy to be on the receiving end of a nice hot box lunch. I haven't messed with any glamours. I don't think I even have the skill to do it. I think you need to acquire that through questing. So we'll get that eventually. I'm kind of curious, like, because there's always been like you know, certain armor sets. I'm just like, oh, those are cool. I wish I could, you know, look like that and like still have good gear. So definitely something I want to try out. But because I think I mentioned this before, but I was watching Asmund go over the raid tier weapons, and they went back to a fork for the dragoon, and I'm just like, the fork looks ugly. Like, why are you guys doing a fork? That guy had a quest. I didn't even realize that. What level is it at? 23. Oh, we did it. Okay. So let's see what Tango Tonga wants here. Very truth. Oh, is this? Oh yeah, he's an archaeologist. I think he said, right? Tanga Tonga seeks help excavating fossils at Talos. I know it's no easy thing making your way out here to where I am. I could use someone like you around here. Would you like to aid in my excavation? I do what I can on my own, but I need someone to brave the more dangerous places, such as atop the bones themselves. Set out of my place and see what fossils there are to be found. If possible, I would prefer a variety of specimens. That's pretty cool. Well, this guy is someone doing a levy quest also. Maybe we can join it real quick. Yeah, let's join it real quick, because I want to get the gladiator to level 23. I don't tend to do a lot of fates because usually they just don't seem worth it. Like if you're by yourself, which is kind of surprising that usually like when you're like a new expansion comes out here, like in a new area, it's not so bad because there's always people around. But to have people here actually leveling up with fates is just strange. It like never happens. There's always never anyone here. Oh, this is a bigger one. Okay, was that it? That was... Oh, that was an achievement? What achievement is that? Let's see. I didn't even realize it. Complete the fate. Poor maid's fortune with the highest possible rating. I know there was like a merchant in Gridania that you could buy stuff with your achievement points, but unless they added new items to it, I have nothing else to buy there that I really was interested in. But since they did switch up the way the achievements look, at least the menu, so I'm wondering if they added some new materials. I also have a whole bunch of these faded. I think these are like music. Yeah, sheet music. And like, what? I know it's a crafting material, but like I have no idea like which job does it. If anybody lets me, if anybody knows, let me know in the comments. I'm guessing it's probably like leather worker or weaver. I don't see who else would do it. Alright. Got my Coca-Cola bear. I wonder what, you know, when I did this achievement and I got this bear, I was just like, well, who is this bear? Like, where is he from? Like, what reference, or like, what importance does this bear have in the Final Fantasy universe? Oh, switched the minion out by accident. Oh, we got Alpha Node, I think, right? Yep. I wonder if I have Alizé. Those are two characters that were just like not, Alpha Node and Alizé. They were like two characters that I really didn't care for, to put it nicely. But like after Endwalker and like actually like meeting their parents and going through that whole storyline, it made them so much more important. It made everybody important, honestly. Everybody in the Scions. Like, much more meaningful connection with all of them. Found something, have you? Come, let us have a look. Ah, yes, these are fine specimens. These long, narrow bones likely belong to some sort of giant sea creature devoured by Thalos. From the looks of it, I'd say it was about the size of an adult Gubu, all told. And this round fossil, well, I've developed a theory that is the shell of a parasitic organism. I have found countless others like it concentrated near the remains. These are good finds, my friend, but both are testaments to the sheer enormity of Thalos. Now, forgive me, we scholars tend to assume all know as much as of our subject matter as we. Do you know the tale of Thalos? I don't even know what you're talking about. For some reason, I was thinking Phantom. I forget that other location. Let's see. It is said Limian summoned a massive serpent upon the primordial dry, and from its belly it spewed forth the waters which became the sea. So it's like some deity. We have no proof the remains that lie here are that of Thalos. Indeed, whatever beast this was first came to be called that by virtue of its size alone. But I, for one, now dare to believe. It just may be that these bones are those of the divine serpent that brought life into this world. I wonder if it's like a primal. Alright, I think we're done with this area. We finished this side. This is a triple triad. We finish over here. So that's Upper La Noscea done. Alright. So these are all dungeons. Is it? So let's see. Just want to double check this real quick. So dungeon. These are all dungeons. Pretty sure that's a dungeon. I don't know what this place is. Wanderer's Palace. It's a dungeon. It's probably a dungeon, the Wanderer's Palace. So we're actually in the last place. At least at La Noscea. And then I could stop having to say La Noscea. What's next after that? Black Shroud. Granadia. That's where I started. When I first started this game. Alright, cool. I'm excited. Although I must admit, I thought we'd be getting through this a lot slower. But there might be some towns where I didn't do as much. Maybe I did a lot here and I didn't realize it. Master Marksmanship. So let's see here. I got 2 quests here. Something here. Just 3 quests. Unless I kind of want. Okay, so that's the Kobold. That's the Beast Tribe quest. Those are repeating, so we won't have to worry about those. I think we unlocked that Beast Tribe quest line in a previous episode. What's this for? Oh, this is a mechanic job. So yeah, we're not doing class quests. That'll be probably in a different kind of episode, considering they're only every 5 levels. So it'd be real slow to start implementing those. Augustine. Dead or something like it. Storm Private Augustine comes to you sore of neck and red of eye, having grown weary of scanning the sky. Camp Overlook may well be an island. The roads ain't worth plopping a supply train on, lest he like to. Don't know feed cobots or something. So anything that needs getting here, they go by balloon. That is a very strange concept, considering we have airships in this game. The up and up's not what it's cut out to be, though. Got them condors with trying to muck with the balloon. Sure would appreciate them being, dunno, dead or something. That wasn't even it was like, what kind of quest is that? Didn't even ask me for anything. Or like I'm just like kind of doing them a favor without them even asking. What level was this quest? 34. Yeah, so we're good. I'm gonna do 5 of these birds. Probably only gonna be 4 lying around. I'm gonna have to go find the other one. Should be able to take both of these on. Unmend. Was that oh, I thought it was like hit every enemy in front of you kind of move. Okay, get reprisal. Reduces damage cell. I guess we don't really have that many moves so far. I just got these first 3, and I guess this one, Unmanned, and Flood of Darkness. Grants Dark Side, increases damage dealt by 10%. Dark Side duration to 30, max 60. Oh, so we should be casting that all the time. I've just been doing it to get extra damage. But we should probably start off with that so we can get the fights done quicker. So it said we could stack it. Does that mean... So we can do it twice, so up to 60 seconds. So that's good. Oh, that definitely went by a lot faster. Alright, now we just need one more bird. Where are you, Mr. Condor? Well, that reminds me of the... I don't know if you guys have played the... I played it on PC, well, when I first played the Final Fantasy VII Remake, it was on the PS4. But then, like, since I don't have a PS5, when the Intergrade, or whatever it's called, DLC came out, I couldn't play it. Or at least not on it, because it was only PS5. But it's out on the Epic Store. And I really like what they did to, I think it was, man, it was a con. It was like... I forget what that. I think it was Condors, right? I think there was another name of it, something Condors. But it was that, like, if you played it, you know what I'm talking about. It's that board game. So I'm kind of wondering, like, if that's what they did to that, like they turned it into a board game. Does that mean that part of Final Fantasy VII doesn't really exist? Where you have to like defend the egg. I guess it's not really that important to the story, but like there's a whole location for that. So I wonder how different. I feel like this first part of Final Fantasy VII Remake was just a way for them. They kept it pretty similar with just like adding extra parts to it, But the way they did this Final Fantasy VII remake and the way they ended it, I feel like it just gives them, I wouldn't say excuse, but like it gives them the opportunity to completely change it. Because I don't think you're in the same timeline anymore. So anything can happen now. You saw them condors? Core? That's a shiny piece of news. The balloon gets around, you know. And that's important in a war. It goes one place, then the next. Like, wish I is a balloon. Tell the truth, some of them, that's comrade to scare the drawers off me. Wild about fresh meat, they are. Like to kill you for it. Corsairs, they used to be, I hear. So let's see. These are kind of weak. We don't really need material. Yeah, we don't need any of this material. I don't have any more inventory space. That's wonderful. So let's just go sell some stuff. And so I'm streaming this right now, live streaming this on YouTube and Twitch. And like almost every time I do this, I get like bots from, at least from the YouTube side. I haven't gotten any bots from Twitch, which is kind of weird. That Twitch has a better handle on bots than YouTube would, considering how big YouTube is. I mean, I guess Twitch is owned by Amazon, so they have money too, but YouTube is huge and they've been around for a long time. So for them not to get a good handle on it, kind of weird. Alright. Yeah, we already read this. So let's just get our material. Oops. And let's actually just sell it. We don't really need it. See, I think, yeah, because we got level 9 in the new... So we don't need quick arm. Okay, we could sell... These are level 9, so we want to keep those, because I think those are pretty new still. We got a lot of crafting materials. Don't know where to put them. I guess we'll eat this. Can we not eat that? What is this? Cannot be retrieved once used. Can be used up to 10 times. How do I use it then? Isn't this something I can eat? Sandwich basket. Oh, we can try that out. Get rid of them. Do want to eat something though. We get a bonus for it. XP bonus at least.